Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to a Friday chill and chat session. Hello everybody, how we doing? Wait, let's have the lights on. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Brandon, you are incorrect. So, yeah, Jack Matt says, guessing you couldn't get the DayZ server to work. I think it's working. I don't like to get things working like just before I go live and then go and try and see if it is working. Plus, if we are going to start afresh on the server, I think we should have like a server restart stream. So we'll arrange that sometime soon. The short version of the long thing is that our DayZ server no longer works. We upgraded DayZ to a new version. Our game was broken. We tried loading an old save in the new version. It was still broken. Yeah, it basically was trash. Our game save is gone. I think all the fences are gone. The flagpoles disappeared. The flag's still in the air. All the tents and stuff, and the stuff. It was basically very broken. So we're going to be starting again. Fresh server, brand new server, updated versions and all that. We might play around with some of the settings this time to make it a bit more PvE, so that there is more E. And we'll do a stream sometime. I don't know when, but sometime relatively soon. For now, the server, I think, is up and running, and we can consider it in testing mode, so the Viewer Plus subscribers can go on there and do whatever they want, but we'll wipe it before we do the launch, before the launch stream. And then DayZ says, sorry, Wizard Brandon said DayZ had less votes than Chill and Chat. That's true. Jack says not until Hellish voted for it. I did. So basically what happens is that when we have these lunchtime live streams, I put a vote out in the Discord and we let people vote for what they want to see. And then I have a look at the votes, and if there's a tie, I cast the deciding vote. So today it was between Chill and Chat, Minecraft, and DayZ. Now DayZ, I'm not happy with the server, so I kind of thought, well, we won't do that. And Minecraft, I'm really into my Minecraft at the moment, but the problem with the Viewer Plus server is that I kind of want to... We're looking forward to starting afresh, and I don't know if I can bring myself to go on the server and do anything. As soon as 1.18's out, that's when we're going to be restarting that server. So we've got a brand new Space Engineers server. The DayZ server's having a restart very soon. And we'll have our first ever Minecraft server restart when 1.18 comes out. We might do some Minecraft on the Viewer Plus server sometime soon. Maybe we can think of a little project or something. Yeah, we'll need a proper session. 1 hour isn't enough. It may be that we do it one Friday or Monday night. So we'll have to do that. Cola says, "Oh, shame. I like your DayZ." That's weird. The thing is that we got a few people that are quite vocal about liking the DayZ that we do, but whenever we do it, the numbers just don't reflect that. It's like, the people who like DayZ are very vocal people, I've noticed. They're lower in number, but they make more noise. And this is one of the reasons why I can't just... If somebody shouts out in chat, do this, then I can't just do that. Because that one person doesn't represent the whole. And whilst I really do appreciate every single bit of input that everybody gives, because when I collate that together, like people's individual input along with the statistics and bring it together, then I get a really good view of the community as a whole. Without people's individual opinions, I wouldn't have that. So it is still important. But what you can't do is take that person's individual opinion and apply it to the entire community, because that's where you then end up going in the wrong direction. I've learned that. I don't think I've done that massively in the past, but I have done things a little bit like that. So yeah. So we'll have a launch stream for a relaunch stream for the DayZ server sometime soon, and of course we'll have a launch stream for the Minecraft server. Freakers here watching on Twitch. Cola says, if you can tell Discord when Daisy is, otherwise I don't see. What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, whenever we do the stream, there will be an announcement, and it will be in the announcements channel on Discord, so don't worry about that. All my announcements go in the announcements channel on Discord. You can also find them Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Most of it goes on YouTube, but not all of it. So, for example, I don't announce new videos on YouTube, and I don't announce live streams on YouTube, because if you're if you're following me on YouTube and then you've got the notifications on, you'll find out about them anyway. So it would be a double post. So as long as you're following me on one of those platforms and you've got your notifications right, you'll be good. Colin says, watch your live streams after they're finished. I can't watch them live. Yeah, but some people do that. I noticed that. We'll have so many people come for the actual live stream, and then within a few days, I'll see quite a lot of views on YouTube and stuff for people catching up on the stream when they couldn't watch it live. Above the Line, welcome back. Watching on YouTube, you recently figured out how to join servers from your console. Even certain Java servers for Minecraft. Yeah, so we play Minecraft Vanilla Plus, so we do have some data packs, but they're very light ones. I can't remember what it is. Did I see Sixer in the chat? I did see Sixer. You like being killed in DayZ. Well, I hope you join us for DayZ when we relaunch that, Sixer, yeah. There's one, we have the heads one for being able to collect more heads, and I think that's it. I don't think so. We'll see. Launch stream Bonanza. Bonanza. It's Bonanza, isn't it? Some servers have both Bedrock and Java support. Yeah, we just have Java support for our server. Yeah, man, they are different games. I really have no idea why Mojang didn't make. Well, okay, I do have an idea why they didn't just make it one game or make them the same, but it is really weird how the two games, even though they're supposed to be the same game, they are both Minecraft. There are some pretty big differences between the way that they work and the mechanics and the features. I prefer Java for 2 or 3 reasons. One, it's the one that I started with, so I'm definitely more familiar with it. 2, you can, from what I understand, I could be wrong, it's a lot easier to mod and adjust and tweak and so forth, where you can't do that so much with Bedrock, I've heard. And 3, Bedrock's got some things in it which you just can't get without paying for. I could be wrong exactly, but Brandon says, in my opinion, Bedrock is coded on something better, but Bedrock kind of sucks for certain game mechanics and monetization. Yeah, game mechanics and monetization. I wouldn't say better, Brandon. Java can be very powerful. Very powerful. Jack and Max says, I missed Rimworld last night, but I saw that Lexi died. Spoiler alert, everybody. Yes, there's an incident with a grenade. I don't know if anybody clipped that. DJ Egg is usually our resident clipper amongst the moderators. DJ Egg not only has the ability to create clips like all the moderators, but DJ Egg actually has access to remove clips as well. Now Egg has the access to remove clips, I might let viewers create clips as well. The last of the original trio. Yes, different colony now, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah, and it is how you spell it. It's spelled Bonanza, but you pronounce Bonanza. Yeah. Wizard Brandon says, I seem to remember Notch coding in Java because it was a challenge. I mean, that's a bit of a throwaway statement. I mean, it's like, citation is needed on that. And it can be a challenge because even if that's true, it might have been a challenge because Notch was unfamiliar with the programming language and wanted the challenge of learning it. Not, oh, this programming language doesn't suit what I'm doing, I'm going to see if I can make it do it. There could be a number of different reasons, so yeah. Above the line says you only have to pay for maps, resource packs, and skins. Wow, for Bedrock. That is ridiculous. Is it easier for Mojang to monetize? I can understand them wanting to monetize the game, because it's one of those things. The original model for the game was you buy the game, you have the game, which kind of worked. But for a game with ongoing development and community and all that sort of stuff, if you've got an ongoing thing and you're not charging for these major updates that are coming out all the time, then you need another way to monetize it. So, I mean, I think paying for skins, that's cool. It's just, I've said this before, I don't mind when companies charge for things that don't affect gameplay. Skins, the way things look, stuff like that. If you're paying for items in the game that allow you to do different things, then that's not cool, in my opinion. Yeah, and all of those things are free on Java, so yeah. Frederica says, I tried one by one almost the game list on your site, just to find another game for an idea you'll play. Oh, okay. So you went through my playlist, did you settle on a particular playlist that you fancied? And some of the Bedrock Macs are pretty awesome, that's true. There are, well, Jackamet says there's always going to be new players, kids and that's kind of true. But you think about it, there's only a certain amount of saturation, and like how much more can they do? I mean, it's like if the money isn't coming in and it's not at a certain level, they're going to start reducing development, reducing the team. Updates will be smaller, they'll be more spread out. It might get to the point where you just don't get any new updates for Minecraft, and all you're going to get is fixes. Brandon says paying for skins is interesting. On one hand, there's pre-built skins, so you don't have to make them. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind. I as a concept, I don't mind the paying for skins thing. I wouldn't like it if I wasn't able to make my own skin anymore in Minecraft. Especially seeing as I think I'm still a pirate and I need to turn my skin back again to my normal skin. Minecraft has to fight to stay relevant among new gamers. That's true. And Minecraft actually saw a massive boost in popularity. When was it? If you look at like the statistics and like how much it was being thrown around on the internet, and I don't know. Let me see if we can see some sort of graph. Here we go. Let's enter a topic and see. Past 12 months. No, we want it longer than 12 months. Past 5 years. Yeah. Okay. So this kind of looks like it could be worth sharing. So this. Oh, that's. I want worldwide. Hang on. I'm trying to get this in place. Bear with me a second, folks. And there we go. Right, okay. So this is the global trend from the search term of Minecraft over the last 5 years. Now, Minecraft's been out a lot longer than that, and you can see that back in like 2016 it was quite high and it had a steady decline. There's a very straightforward trend there, going over that graph. You can tell. Let's get a custom pen on this. Let's get a thick one. So yeah, just a big downwards trend. And if that trend was following, like the game would have died in like 2020. But something happened mid 2019 that made the game kind of jump up in popularity. And then there's something that happened here again. I think kind of this sort of region here was kind of its comeback area. And since then, there is actually, if you ignore the massive peaks, there is actually now an upwards trend. Maybe not quite that steep. We could probably bring that down a little bit. There we go. So where Minecraft was going to the ground, it changed. I don't know why, but it did. Let's see. Brandon says, thinking about it, they had to start changing major land generation to keep it interesting. Yes. The thing is, though, is that the longer something hasn't been changed in Minecraft 4, the kind of like higher up the list of things that it might be changed. It's like, I know Sixer wants like an upgrade to the end, but he's been saying it for a while, but it's not too ridiculously long ago that we got the end islands and end cities and shulkers and all that stuff. I say too long ago, it was a long time ago. Is there any new games that you're playing next? I do have a list of games that I'd like to play. I've got a list of games that I want to check out. I've got, let's see, Reactive Drop, Locomotion, Elite Dangerous, is that Noctua? I want to have a go at Rise of Industry, Robocraft, Stellaris, Talisman, Transport Fever 2. They're just things in my Steam library that I want to have a go at. And there's other games that I haven't bought that I'd like to have a go at as well. So, yeah, I'd definitely like to try more games. Brandon says, the Yogscast helped make Minecraft popular, as well as the other YouTubers back there. Yeah, I think, and also the rise of Hermitcraft, Psycraft, and all that sort of thing, that really helped as well. That brought up the popularity. Are you still playing OpenTTD? Check out my schedule, Jericho. Yep, I am. Is the answer to that? Yes, I am. One video every week at least, and it's coming out regularly. This week we haven't got the normal video today. Normally it'd be today. It's what time does it come out? I think it's 3 o'clock UTC. But today we've got the highlights from the recent viewers game, so that's cool. Does every live stream have to be OpenTTD? What? Is there context on that, Jackamate? Yeah, there was... Oh, right, yeah. There is a person, we do not speak his name, made it jump in 2018, 2019. Matthew does something watching on YouTube. Hello, welcome. Freaker says, I'll cry if Hellish stops playing OpenTTD. I've got quite a few videos for OpenTTD. Let's have a look. And Brandon says, when was the Nether update? Yeah, if we have a look at the Minecraft updates, and we want to have a look at the Java edition, let's try and link that graph up to that. So we're looking August 2019 for the first peak. And if we look in the updates, April 2019 was the Village and Pillage update. And that was about a year after the update Aquatic. I think Village and Pillage was a relatively big one because it made villagers much more useful and interesting. And then there was another one, I'd say, in the early 20... So the Nether update is the second peak on that graph, I think. So the first peak on that graph is almost exactly when the Village and Pillage came out. There is a microscopic little peak. Okay, we're gonna go back to this. Oh, I've lost it. Where's it gone? There we are. That'll do. It's going to be a bit small on your screens, perhaps, but here we go. So let's just rub this off. So this peak here, peak number 1, that was Village and Pillage. This little peak here, peak number 2. That was Buzzy Bees. And then this third peak here was almost exactly on the Nether update. And then Caves and Cliffs was 21. Yeah, Caves and Cliffs part 1. Somewhere around here. So it looks like Update Aquatic was June 2018. February, August. So Update Aquatic may have been here. I'm not sure. Anyway, it looks like the updates that Mojang have been doing actually significantly increase the popularity of the game if we take popularity of the game from Google searches, like number of Google searches. Hello Egg, Egg's here. Hi Egg. I was talking about you earlier, saying you are the king of clips on my channel. Sixer says it needs more biomes like the Nether got. What, generally? Or are you talking about the end? I agree, Sixer. Yeah, to essentially have one biome in the end was a bit lazy. Yeah, basically the treatment that the Nether got, like multi-bioming it, I think, what is there, 6 or 7 biomes in there now, the end could do with the same treatment. And then it would make it much more useful and interesting. So yeah. And Matthew does something, says, what do you think about Roller Coaster Tycoon? Are you talking about the original, the series, or Roller Coaster Tycoon World, the new one? Because I did comparison on that, I think. Yeah, I have done, I think, 2 different Roller Coaster Tycoon series. Basically, if you want to ask me about a game, go to my website, and at the top there's a playlist link, and it will show you all the games that I've looked at. Roller Coaster Tycoon World kind of killed the series for me. It did me as well, Jackamak, yeah. Brandon says, I love 1.15. Brandon says, I can actually understand villagers in 1.15. I don't get it. The bees wasn't a big update. No, there was some other things that came with the bee update. I don't know. It's like the bees was like the cutest, like the headline thing. But yeah. Shadowhunt's watching on Twitch. Hello, Hellish. Want to say hello? Well, hello to you. Yeah, the end did get updated a lot, but there's no variety to it. There's like one structure, one plant, no new... Well, the shulker, one new animal. It's like that was a very bland update. Especially compared to what you think like we get these days. Like when the Nether updated, it changed from 1 biome to, like, 7. So, yeah. And I've caught up with the chat. And the Void. Yeah, I don't think the Void really counts. The Void's in all of the places. Yeah, I think... Ooh, what was that? Oh, there's a screw on my desk. I don't know why. Yeah, I do, actually. I helped a friend build a computer at the weekend. And that was a screw they accidentally left behind. We're talking about Minecraft. We are talking about Minecraft. We kind of just went on we were talking about lots of different games and things like that. And we went on a bit of a tangent, but basically the way that Minecraft is going for me at the moment is that me and Sixer arranged and did like a mini series called Last Days, which was live. It was a fun experiment. That's finished. We had the end of the series. I've got my survival vanilla Let's Play series, and that's kind of like not ended but not going at the moment. It's just not in the schedule. But I don't see why we wouldn't necessarily go back to that. And then we've got the Viewer Plus server, which is currently running on 1.17, but we're going to reset the world when we get to 1.18. So it's kind of like just having a bit of fun, just testing things, messing around and stuff. So yeah, yeah, I think people are just getting ready for the new server wipe. So yeah. Oh, when me and Brandon fell into the void on the server, I never went back into the end after that. I don't think I don't ever remember going back into the end after that when we fell into the void. We were trying to find the elytras. We had a fly machine, and it broke. And we fell into the void. I think it was due to lag though, but we'll see. It was just a shame that on that server there was a few people with like really bad lag problems. I don't understand why. It's like if you haven't got the internet connection to connect to servers and stream, why do it? I mean, I know you'd want to, but it's just going to be choppy and stuff. So yeah. So yeah, do you think if OpenTTD became Olympic sport, you would win a gold medal? I wouldn't compete. There are some proper pros out there that can easily beat me at OpenTTD. My skills in OpenTTD appear to be at explaining it rather than being particularly good at it. What would you do to the end? Exactly what we did to what happened to the Nether. You had one Nether was relatively bland, but it was all right. Same as the end, and now the Nether has multiple biomes, a few more creatures, different things. So it really does feel like different areas, like the whole background changes, you get different particle effects, all of that sort of stuff. That's the treatment that the end needs, and I really do think so. Give it biomes is not helpful. Yeah, no. Well, I kind of just give it biomes is kind of like the starting point of the explanation. Then what I just said is kind of like a bit more on top of that. So it needs a little bit more mob variation. It needs a few more mobs, maybe different types of chorus fruit or a sister plant to the chorus fruit and things like that. Pluto says you should. Plutoism says you should start a new SMP with other YouTubers. Tried that, failed. Well, not failed, but finished, and it didn't work out how I wanted to. The problem I have is finding YouTubers which are serious about making good content and having good fun. When I did that experiment with Sixer to do a new SMP, we did the SMP last days. I had fantastic fun on the server there. And built some fantastic builds, some great farms that I've never built before, kelp fly machine farms, and I built a tavern with Brandon, which, you know, it was a pretty good build, and the shop I was really pleased with. It was so much better than anything of that style I've built before. But unfortunately, we just couldn't get people to commit. We had problems like people dropping out because they were busy with like real life, which I can kind of understand, but like the rate of people dropping out compared to what it probably should have been just seemed like, I don't know what was going on with that. And there was some other things as well, like there was people that weren't following the rules, and then there was people that were taking part in the SMP but not actually communicating with the other players at all. So we had an off-screen chat, organising get-togethers and things like that, and there's some people that just like would never talk. And then there's so we had quite a few challenges with that. If we had a group of YouTubers who wanted to come together and make content and was committed enough to it, then yeah, that'd be great. But it just seems that I struggle to find people that are just geared into making great content and having fun and being committed to that. Dexter's here. Hey, Dexter. Shadow says it takes courage to get to the end. I don't know about that. Maybe a bit of practice. Throw yourself at it. Takes a little bit of know-how, maybe. DP is too good at OpenTTD, says Brandon. DP is very good at OpenTTD. Brandon's built a castle. Yeah, he spent the entire series flattening land to build a big castle, and then right at the end built a tiny one in the middle around his temporary base because he ran out of time. Last days went on longer than we expected as well. So for all the people that didn't finish their projects, it's like, well, you actually had extra time. So the idea of Last Days is Last Days was going to finish about 2 weeks before the next major version of Minecraft came out. And at that time, it was meant to be 1.17, the full caves and cliffs. So we'll see. Yeah, Shadow built a museum, but we never got the opportunity to go around. I don't know if it was it finished, Shadow, your museum? I never saw any notifications or screenshots in the chat about that. Wizard Brandon says you had to knock it out of people who thought it was just another multiplayer server. Yeah, I think that's part of it as well, Brandon. They should have named 1.17 to Goats and Gals. No, what was in 1.17? I can't. Goats and Glows. Sorry. Yeah, maybe they should have. You didn't get a chance to post pictures. All right, okay. But you did say it was finished. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. There's some people that think, or their idea of creating content is, I'm going to play this game, and while I'm playing this game, I will connect up. I'll connect up to the server, and I'll connect up to Twitch so people can watch me. And that's not what we're shooting for here. Well, that's not what we were shooting for. So basically, you could look at it like Last Days was kind of an audition for people to join a new, bigger project, and not enough people passed the audition to be able to go on to the new, bigger project. Me and Sixer had fantastic stuff planned, and I actually had some brilliant things in store. I might even tease you some now. Yeah, it wasn't Caves and Cliffs. It wasn't. Freaker's got to get going. Okay, take care. You got to go early. Fair enough. I'll see you later. Let me see if I can get Minecraft up and running without it crashing. Because I haven't really launched Minecraft anytime soon. Recently, I should say. I haven't launched Minecraft recently, but yeah, I would love to be part of a creator SMP. I've tried to get some people together to do it. That was actually my second attempt to get some people together to do a creator SMP, and again, it didn't go to plan. Yeah, the problem actually at the minute, I'm just trying to. You can tell if I open Minecraft because my face went red. Yeah, I got embarrassed that I opened Minecraft. No, it doesn't work like that. I just realised that my testing world actually isn't on my main computer. Because you remember a while back my computer broke and I had to completely rebuild it? Well, I'm still finding things that I need to copy off my old operating system drive. I'm just doing that now. So it was in users, then it's my username, then it's app data. There we go. Roaming, Minecraft, and saves. There's so many saves in there. I should probably bring more over. Hellish Test World. I'm almost certain that's it. Let's go back and have a look. If I can get this working, I'll show you guys. It might just crash. I have no idea. The red loading screen. The red loading screen of doom. Oh, it's taken a long time to load. I think it's because it's converting it from 1.16 to 1.17. The world file. I don't think the guy says 1%. 789. Okay, so it is loading. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to do as an SMP as part of what I do on YouTube or streaming. Maybe instead of me trying to get a group of creators together to do a creator SMP, I should go and join a different group of creators. I've got a funny feat. This is not what I was expecting. Can we go Minecraft? Yeah, we can go Minecraft. This is not the test world I was looking for. This is a completely different test world. I mean, I don't even know what most of this stuff is. I don't recognize this. What the... Oh, I think this is awesome. So I think you stand in this corner, press this button. No, it doesn't work anymore. Maybe there's some timing thing that needs to be changed. Don't know. I don't know if I ever got that working. But the idea was it was a launcher that would launch you into a hole. This is not even my... This is why it took so long to load. I bet this wasn't even 1 point. This was my designs ready for going on to the Lowsum V2 server. Oh my goodness, there's all sorts down here. Anyway, classic broken redstone. Yeah, if I can find the other world, I'll load it. But I have no idea. That just says test world there, and it's... That was from 2016. Oh, actually I found it. Found my current test world. Never cease to fail, redstone. Yeah. Ballistics Striker says, I'll join your SMP. That'd be cool, but there'd be only 2 of us. Maybe 3 if Sixer came back. Okay, save and quit. Single player. Test world. Let's check this out. This is it. This is my current testing world. Probably need to turn that off. Okay, what did I come in here to show you? Did I even build it on this testing world? Yes, I did. Okay. So basically, if Last Days was successful and enough people passed the audition, so to speak, we were going to do a new series called Spelunky Craft, and the idea is that Spelunky Craft would be a seasonal creator SMP survival series. If you're familiar with Hermitcraft, it would be something similar to that. So there'd be a load of people on the server. There would be a season start. People would collaborate. Similar like Last Days, but a lot longer. And there'd be themes and stuff. Not spelunking, Spelunky Craft. So, and the idea of spelunking came from... It came from the words used to describe cave diving and the fact that it was going to be ready for the Caves and Cliffs update. But, so yeah, no, that's RimWorld. Here we go. So this is, you may or may not recognize this from my survival world. This is my Tower of Doom. And it's got the little elevator that takes you up and down. I design a lot of these mechanisms in this survival world, in this creative world like that. I tried a few different ways of doing my tubes and all sorts of things. This is me trying to get blazes to move around how I wanted to. Couldn't get it to work. And then, like, one of the plans... Oh, this is me working out how far TNT needs to be away from lava for it to not explode. What's this one? This one is my Ender Pearl teleporter. This one is my gold trading setup. This one is my spider crusher. So with these waterways and this crusher, you can actually channel a lot of spiders in there. But what I was going to do... Yeah, that's the old website for Spelunky Craft. I guess it needs updating to either put it on permanent hold or shelves or something. We'll do that. But when we started a Spelunky Craft season, I was going to be a farmer. I was going to have a farm, and I was going to farm things in Minecraft. That was going to be my thing. And I was going to have a farmhouse and a massive barn with silos in, and the silos were going to be chests upon chests of stuff. And the idea was I was going to automate pretty much everything. Where's the Viewer Plus picker machine? It is here. It is here. This is it. This is the winner machine, I think. So This was a different thing. This was my bubble elevator, and I put a load of diamonds in it and named each of the diamonds after a Viewer Plus subscriber and sent it round and round to kind of... We did a giveaway that way. But yes, I was going to have a tremendous barn. And this is the design that I came up with for my big barn. This was going to be the barn that my main storage was in. It was a pretty much tiled design down one side. It was thought about in terms of lighting, in terms of aesthetics, in terms of resources. I made it relatively easy to be able to gather the resources for this. And on the inside, I was going to have rows of silos, just silos down here. And the idea is that then there'd be some sort of control room where I would be able to control the whole project. And the idea is it was going to be connected underground, and the silos would turn the farms on and off, and I would use chunk loading to do that. So for example, if we got low on honey, maybe a line of redstone would start a chain of chunk loaders, and my honey farm would start producing and stuff. So a lot of the technical things that I'd done in my survival series, I was going to bring into a farm, and that was just going to be the barn. And then we was going to have a farmhouse, a chicken coops, and all sorts. It was going to be absolutely fantastic. And I was actually going to put like a mini rail network going about it all. So yeah, that's basically what people never got to see, because we never did Spelunky Craft. In fact, actually, here is me trying to work out how I was going to do the silos and kind of like the footprint of a silo. So this one might have chicken in it. It's full of cobblestone stairs at the moment, but there is the ability to filter up here, and this is the filter system. But in addition to the filter system, there was a sensor here that told you when like it was below a certain level, and that would light up this redstone. So you can see here the light's off, which means this silo is not full. So it's not just a sorting system with storage, it's actually tracking the amount that's in there. And that's what I was going to use. I was going to put a load of these, make them look pretty, put them in there, build a farm. I was going to make a like a minecart train system that takes all the things to market. This is me working out part of the farm that I did for the ocean monument, and this is the nether side. So it comes through the portal, they go down here. You notice these black and white markers down the side? I use them to measure the sizes of my builds, so I know what sort of space I need to dig out, where I'm going to place them and stuff. So there we go. Yeah, Guardian Farm. That's it, Guardian Farm. So I guess seeing as we're talking about Minecraft at the moment, I need to decide what I'm going to do with my series, because it's only on hold for a while. Mainly because other projects are going on. So for my survival series, do I keep going, and when 1.18 comes out, I just keep doing the series, and then maybe have a big tunnel that goes to new land generation and come backwards and forwards? Or do I start afresh? I don't know. It's like, do I start a brand new world? I feel like I shouldn't start a brand new world, because I haven't finished my main base in this world. I finished lots of projects. We've got so many things. We've got the monument farm, we've got blaze farms, we've got gold trading, gold farms, iron farms, all sorts of things that are finished, but just the main base isn't. And I just feel like, can I start a new series without finishing the main base? I don't know. And I just feel like if I started a brand new series now, it would be so much better, because I wasn't doing time lapses and all that sort of stuff at the start of the other one. I was putting less cuts in it as well, bigger segments, and I think you need more cuts in a Minecraft video like that. I don't know. And then I would like to do like in between episode live streams and stuff. But also on top of that, I would like to be part of an SMP, creators SMP. So I have no idea, at all. Yeah. Above the line says, I've recently built a small underground warehouse design for your survival world. Yeah, I mean, I think if I was to do a new world now, I think I would go like on a kind of cross between futuristic science and semi-historical industrial look, and kind of fuse the two together to get kind of like an industrial techie science look, maybe. Brandon mostly plays modded. Yeah, I know. I do get... Yeah. There's a lot... Love-hate with modded, isn't it? I can't... One of the things that I don't like about modded is that you don't get all the newer features of Minecraft. And you could argue that, yeah, but there's loads of other features. It's like, but I want the game. You know, the game as the game is. What's that over there? What is that? Oh, okay, so... This is my fly machines. So I'm not sure if this is the one that we went to the Nether on, but there's another one down here as well. King says, I'd like to see the main base finish, but I saw another YouTuber delete empty chunks in the world. Yeah. Surprisingly, that worked. How long is it going to be before I fall through that? Apparently never. Wow, that if that isn't doing your eyes in, I don't know what would. So there we go. That's your kelp farm. It is a bit like... Yeah, it's the same fly machine that's in my kelp farm, Brandon. Yeah, it was. Raffer, what's up, Hellish Wads? We're just chilling out, and today we seem to be talking quite a lot about Minecraft. King says, even if you can finish it off in your own time and then do a fine tour around your world. Yeah. The only thing is that to finish it off properly, I would probably have to install the storage system, and that is a monumental amount of work for what I had planned. So I don't know. Maybe if like the storage system isn't there, it's because it was a honey block. Okay. Brandon says, I just like my pipes and full automation too much with modded Minecraft. That's the problem. If it's fully automated, what are you going to do? And also, you can automate a lot with vanilla Minecraft using waterways, pipes, sorters, shortcuts, sending things through portals and things. It can be done. It's just done differently. Above the line says, I'm blending medieval/industrial architecture with sci-fi technology. Yeah, I think there's a big blend there. I think I would go. I would go for a sci-fi, an industrial sci-fi look if I did a new series, because I think I would heavily rely on like redstone and gadgets, and I would love to have like a little fly machine network between different places and stuff like that. But I would automate as much as possible, as quickly as possible. Yeah. Brandon says, personally, I automate stuff so I have blocks to build. But it just feels like I'm in creative mode with some extra steps. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. If you could... Yeah, that's what I don't like about modded Minecraft. It's like you get to a certain point, you know, you've got your flying ring, you've got your builder's wand, you've got your infinite storage system, and then all of a sudden that... Yeah. Kristen says, start fresh. Seems like you've got it all planned. I haven't got it all planned. I have got like an idea of what I'd like to do. And I know things now that I would do different from my current series. So in my current series, my base is not in spawn chunks. And I'm almost certain I would make my base in spawn chunks because it would make chunk loading easier. Because at the minute in my game, I've got spawn chunks loaded and I've got the chunks around my base loaded. So it'd be nice to have the main base loaded so that I can have certain things running all the time, like bee farms and stuff, or maybe have the bee farms only just out of the spawn chunks, and then have a little like chunk loading chain or something that I can turn on and off to like turn that farm on and off and allow the products to come into the base and things. So yeah, there's a lot I could do. Again, the problem with Minecraft, and one of the reasons why I don't do the Minecraft series at the moment, is it just takes so much time and effort to do. It's like all that time planning, all the time building and stuff between cuts, all the time that you're doing time lapses just crunches down. You can spend days and days and days just making a 30-minute or whatever video, and I can't do that. You can't do it. So I ain't got the time. I would like to do it. So yeah, if for some reason, whatever reason, I got lots of time, then yeah, I think that's probably one of the projects I would love to pick up, is doing a real big survival series, either in a creative SMP or a single player, and just do a really good job of it. Yeah. I don't know how that one got through the mods. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. But they're blocked now. So there we go. Yeah, I don't know. I do feel like I kind of want to finish the main bits of my current builds. Maybe I should just like finish the building. Like, not necessarily put all the bits inside it. So yeah. Yeah, so I don't maybe I just don't need to. Maybe I don't need to put all the like the storage system in the building. Just build the building, and then at least the base is structurally built. But then again, yeah, because a lot of the core of the base is built. The tower, the core of the tower's built. The landing room's built. The edge of the courtyard's built. I just have to build the middle of the courtyard and the workshop. Job's a good one then. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what I can do. I do feel like that series would need rounding off. I mean, I've done everything though, like well, not everything, like most things. I've defeated the dragon. I've done a wither. I've done a monument. I've gone to a woodland mansion. I've done nearly all of the adventuring. I've done so many treasure maps and stuff. I don't think there's any more adventuring I could do. I've gone to a pillager outpost. I've done a raid on at a village. I can't think of anything that I haven't really done in terms of the adventuring and survival side of that game. So it's just a matter of how much I want to build and finish it off. So yeah, I'll have to have a think about it. I think one of the main things that will, kind of make a decision is my time. So yeah. Time. I wish I had more time. I'm just waiting for somebody to turn around and say, how many Viewer Plus subscribers would it take for you to do this full time? People have asked me questions like that before, and I daren't calculate it. The problem is it's not straightforward, because you've got to. It's not just about the income. There's costs and outgoings, like paying for. paying for web hosting and all that sort of stuff, and paying for the PayPal fees and all that sort of thing. So let's have a look. What have we got here? No, that's not what I want. So that is after tax. And then I'm not thinking of like costs. So if we times that by 1.2 to at least cover the costs, then divide it by the amount that I get for a Viewer Plus subscription, we'd need around 650 Viewer Plus subscribers for me to be able to cover my costs and pay my wage to be able to actually do it. But that doesn't take, again, that doesn't take into account any income from YouTube and donations and stuff, which is tiny compared to the contribution from the Viewer Plus subscribers. So yeah. Have you ever played OpenRCT? No, but I feel like I've looked at it because it sounds familiar. Yeah. Well, that is a lot of Viewer Plus subs. I'm honoured that we're nearly at the 30 mark. There is actually a certain amount that we need to kind of keep the channel going because of the expenses that we've got. So let's have a look. So if I do that, divide it by that, and then divide it by the amount. Yeah, so ideally we need to be at the 40 to 44 Viewer Plus subscribers to keep the channel going. So yeah. Lyra says, hey, you okay? Yeah, I'm doing good. Actually, I'm just about to go back to work. You've come in right at the end. Wizard Brandon says, OpenRA is always fun. Yeah, I think it looks good. I like playing the original. See, in the Command & Conquer series, I was a Tiberian Sun person. I really liked the graphics, the technology, and it's the one that I started with. So I like to play that. There is, I believe, an open source version, but the original game's free anyway. So unless I hear that there's some improvements with the way that the display settings and the aspect ratios and things like that for modern monitors, so maybe you would want to do the open source version rather than the original that's free. So yeah. Anyway, that is the end of my lunch break. I am going to get ready to go back to work. Today I will be doing... What am I doing? Stuff. Can't remember. I don't know. It's quite busy. It's quite busy. So there's a lot going on. So yeah, it's been good to talk. It's been good to have a chat. Good to have a chat about Minecraft and things like that. So yeah, ideally, I think what we need to do is have a target for like the end of the year to hit like 40 subs. And if we can get up to 40 subs, Viewer Plus subs, and keep it at that level, then like the kind of the longevity of the channel is kind of secure, I think. So cool. Right then, I'd love to stay and chat longer, but I can't. So take care, everybody. If you want to carry on these conversations, a good place to do that is on my Discord. And of course, there's like it's linked at 3 different places on my website. So you should be able to find it. Head out to masterhellish.net for all the information about me, and I'll see you soon, folks. Bye for now.